ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. All right, NASCAR Cup Series Firekeepers Casino 400 from Michigan. This is the 105th NASCAR Cup Series race at Michigan. 200 laps, 400 miles, 3 stages, 45, 75, and 80. Now, here at Michigan, Kevin Harvick, Mr. Michigan himself, has won 3 of the last 4 of the last 6. In 2020, he swept both races at Michigan. Now, we're going on almost 2 years since he's won a race. Ford has won 7 straight races here at Michigan. The last time Chevrolet won was in 2017 with Kyle Larson. 2016 and 2017, Larson won 3 straight. In 2021, Chase Elliott won Stage 1, Kyle Busch Stage 2. The race went to Ryan Blaney, followed by William Byron, Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, Matt DiBenedetto, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr. There were 6 cautions for 29 laps. Most lead laps were Kyle Larson with 70, followed by Chase Elliott with 68, and William Byron with 18. It was a Hendrick day until the end. Now, one thing about Michigan, 5 of the last 7 races, there has been a caution within 10 laps to go, with one of those going to overtime. So this could be one of those strategy races, but you got to plan. 5 out of 7 races have had that caution late, so you almost need plan. Do we pit? How's tire wear? If tire wear is not great, maybe we hold a set of tires. So a lot of the crew chiefs are going to be thinking about that as well. Michigan is its own beast to a point. Michigan and California Auto Club Speedway are sister tracks, both built by Penske. Michigan is 18-degree banking in the turns, 12 degree on the front stretch, 5 degrees on the back stretch. That's the banking. California is 14 degrees in the corners, 11 on the front stretch, and 3 on the back stretch. So it's just a little different. Now, with this new car, we knew what California did. That was some damn good racing. Now, the last 5 races in Michigan, Martin Truex Jr.'s averaged 4.6 finish, Kevin Harvick 4.8 with 3 wins, Denny Hamlin 5.2, Kyle Busch 5.4, Kyle Larson 6.7, Chase Elliott 10.6. Now, I go to driveraverages.com. That's where I get a lot of my information. And for the intermediate 2-mile tracks, they got California and Michigan there together. If you look at the last 8 races of both tracks, Kyle Busch 5.5 average finish with a win, Kevin Harvick 5.5 with 3 wins, Denny Hamlin 6.8, Martin Truex Jr. 7.3, Kyle Larson 9.0 with a win. From things I've looked at, experience, I think it's going to race. We're going to have just as good a race here at Michigan that we had at California. Top 5 at California, if we remember: Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano. Now, points. Everybody keeps talking about, I've had so many people I've heard on NASCAR Satellite Radio, we don't need the playoffs. Get rid of the playoffs. This whole playoff thing is dumb. So right now, without the playoffs, Chase Elliott has a 125-point lead. 60 points is what you get for a race. So he technically has a 2-race lead in points right now. So if we continue, that's only through 22 races. He's got a 2-race lead on everyone else after 22 races. If we continue down that stretch, more than likely he would win the championship with 3 to 4 races left. Do you really want that? There are many, many, many times growing up watching Dale Earnhardt Sr. win championships with multiple races left in the season. Well, there was no reason to watch. I mean, you're sitting here at race 22. The drivers had basically a 2-race lead in points. Why watch? So they came up with the playoff system to get people to race 26 matters now. Those last 10 races matter differently. They started the elimination. They started the knockout version like they have now. In 2017, we started the stage racing to get people to tune in, people to watch, people to be interested. You don't have drivers winning by a lap now. You go back in the day, and I put this on Facebook, 1949 through 1979. Because I had a picture of 12 drivers, older drivers. You find me a race from 1949 through 1979 where you had 12 people on the lead lap when the race is over. Please go ahead and do it for me. I'll wait. I don't have infinity time to wait to find that, because it's infinity to find that, because people were leading by 2 and 3 laps back then. I like this now, because guess what? That's two race lead he's got now. That evaporates in 4 races. It's all going to be based on playoff points. So he's got 25 bonus points right now. He's going to win the regular season, so he'll be sitting there with 40 bonus points. And then right now, second in points is going to be Chase Elliott. So what is that? He'll have Chase Elliott will have a 26-point lead going into Darlington. So the 120-point lead, because of the way we're going to reset everything for the playoffs, goes to 26. That's a third of a race. So that's why the playoffs matter. You know, right now we are sitting here with 14 drivers with wins. Chase Elliott with 4, Ross Chastain 2, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell each 1, Logano 2, Kyle Busch 1, William Byron 1, Tyler Reddick 2, Bowman, Suarez, Cindric, Chase Briscoe, Kurt Busch each with 1, Denny Hamlin with 2. Now we have 14 winners, 16 playoff spots, 4 races left. So right now, the most different winners we could have in 2022 is 18. So that means the lowest 2 people with single wins would be out. So for example, Kurt Busch currently is 18th in points. If there's 16 winners, he's the one on the bubble. If Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, Eric Almirola, Eric Jones win, they're above Kurt Busch. So if they were to be the 17th winner, Kurt would be a problem. But if somebody like a Justin Haley or Bubba Wallace or Austin Dillon or Cole Custer win, they're behind Kurt Busch in overall points, so they'd be the one on the bubble. So we don't got to worry about that until we get to 16 race winners. But right now, if we were to get to 16, the bubble would be Kurt Busch, 30 points behind Chase Briscoe, 45 behind Austin Cindric, 50 behind Daniel Suarez, 56 behind Alex Bowman. The next with the 1 win would be William Byron. He has 101 points. So you can guarantee Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Kyle Busch, William Byron, no matter what happens the rest of the year, they're in the playoffs. They cannot be bumped out of the playoffs unless they lose that many points in 4 races. Now, as for Kurt Busch, he will miss the 3rd race. He is getting a medical waiver. So what that means is, as long as he is mathematically eligible for the playoffs, so long as he's in the top 13 points, has a win, and he's among either 16 different winners or he's within the top 16 in winners. So basically means if we have 18 different winners, people behind him would be, for example, Michael McDowell and Brad Keselowski. They're behind him in points, so they would be the first 2 out, and so then he'd be next up. As long as he stays eligible for the playoffs, he'll be in the playoffs. So there's no reason he won't be at this unless we get 17, 18 different winners. We got 4 races left. Oh, he should be back at Richmond, he said. Ty Gibbs will be in the car again this week. I don't understand why we bring the announcement out, hey, John Hunter Nemechek was the original idea, but we put Ty Gibbs in it. Why even say that? We all knew it was either John Hunter or Ryan Truex or Trevor Bayne, the ones that have been driving for Gibbs. It was one of those guys that more likely was going to be in that car besides Ty. I'm cool with Ty being in there. It's kind of cool. So, as for the playoffs, we know where everyone's at. Right now, Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex are in on points. Plus 121 for Blaney, plus 96 for Truex. Harvick is minus 96. Eric Almirola is minus 156. Eric Jones is minus 175. There's 240 max points available the rest of the year. Bubba Wallace is minus 213. Austin Dillon's minus 216. So nobody below that can point their way in. It's almost mathematically impossible, because 22nd points is Justin Haley. He's minus 246. The most points you can possibly earn the rest of the year is 240, and if you're in the race at all, you get at least 1 point. So there's a difference of 236 points. So I doubt, if we have 2 non-winners, Blaney and Truex, I highly doubt anyone's going to bump them. So it's pretty much winning you're in right now. Now, one interesting fact, over the last 2 years, 2020 and 2021, the winner of the 23rd race of the year, this is number 23, went on to win the championship. Chase Elliott won at Daytona in 2020, and Kyle Larson won at 2021, won at Watkins Glen. In the past 2 years, so 2020, 2021, the winner of Michigan did not make the Final Four in playoffs. Very interesting there. The fact that the winner at Michigan in the last 2 years has not made the playoffs. Now, my picks to win the Firekeepers Casino 400, I went a little different. Kyle Larson. He's ran well here. He's got 3 wins here. He's running well at California. Much as I don't want to, Kevin Harvick, I mean, yeah, he's won 3 out of 4, but he hasn't won since, really. He's done nothing since. His last win, let's see, Kevin Harvick. That's what's so crazy, is he's wearing well in points. I guess everybody gets to that age where you can't win no more. So he won the 2 races in 2020 at Michigan. After Michigan, he won Dover, he won Darlington, he won Bristol, and he hasn't won since. So what are we at? 22. So I mean, what is that? 22 races this year, 36 last year. 65 races since he's won last. But what's really crazy is he's been so consistent his entire career. If you go back to 2009, he did not win a race in so he went 2 years, 2008 and 2009, without winning a race. Yeah, he won Daytona in 2007. He won Daytona. He didn't win another race that year. And he went 2008 and 2009 without winning a race. And in 2010 he won at Talladega. But since that year, so since 2010, third, 8th, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 8th, 3rd, 5th, 3 third places and 2 fifths in the last 5 years in points. He finished at least 17th in points this year. He finished 19th in 2009. Then he finished 14th in 2004 and 2005. In 2002, he finished 21st. Yeah, he finished 9th his rookie year and missed Daytona. Well, he wasn't in the car in Daytona. In 01. That's craziness. Yeah, because we talked to, because somebody had a thing on Twitter that when Kurt Busch missed Pocono, that's the first time since 1961 that there wasn't a person in the Cup Series field that didn't race against Dale Earnhardt. Craziest stat ever. What's really neat, no one's really talked about, is everything that Kevin Harvick's done basically has been since Dale passed, because he was in the car the next week. He replaced Dale. It's crazy. He's had a heck of a career. But so my 4 picks: Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, Eric Jones in F43. He just signed that multi-year deal, re-signed with Pinty GMS, which I thought was really cool. I know everybody had him going everywhere but there. I'm so glad that, like he even said in an interview, you know, his input is valued there. He feels like part of the team. They're building a team around him. With Maury Gallagher coming in this year with GMS and Pinty GMS merging, it's been a great thing for Eric Jones. I love it. Hopefully he'll have some say in his teammate for next year. Hopefully it's Noah Gragson. That's my pick. Be in 42 next year. And then my fourth pick. Not a fan. To be honest with you, I'm not really a fan. And, you know, I'd be happy if he does because he'll be in the playoffs. He is 21st in points right now, so he would be behind Kurt. So, I mean, technically he's in, but unless we get to 17 different winners, that's Austin Dillon, that 3 car. I know his teammate Tyler Reddick with 2 wins, but Dillon was second at California. I think if they build on that here at Michigan. So, Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, Eric Jones, Austin Dillon are the 4 picks. As always, thanks for watching the Rubber Sports Show, and don't just have a great day, have a spiffy day. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.